13 divided by 2. So if I translate this expression, then I will get like this: 13 divided by 2. So what will be the result? Here 13 is a dividend and 2 is a divisor, and we have to find out the quotient or answer. Look, in long division we write here dividend, that is 13, and we write here divisor, right? So let us see a ideal representation of long division so that you can have clear knowledge. Look, here 2, here 13. This 13 is a dividend and this 2 is a divisor, and here we will write the quotient. Here is the representation. Sometimes we get remainder, right? Look, if we multiply this divisor and quotient and add remainder with this, then we will get dividend, right? So dividend represents the amount being divided, here 13, and divisor, it is the one doing the dividing, that is divisor divide, and quotient, it represents the answer. And what is remainder? It represents units left over that can be evenly divided into quotient, right? So now come to the main point. Okay, another meaning of division. Division means the process of making group. This division means the process of making group. This divisor means member of a group. Here member of a group will be 2, and this dividend means total members, right? And here quotient means the number of group you can make, that is number of group, quotient, right? Look, here you have just 13 member and you have to make group 2, taking 2 at a time, right? So you have used 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, right? Look, here if you want to make group, then what will happen? So you can make here 1 group, you can make here 2 group, you can make here 3 group, you can make here 4 group, 5 group, 6 group, but you have 1 member more left, right? So you can make 6 group, 6. So making 6 group, you have used 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus, that is 12. If you add 12 member, for making 6 group you have used 12 members. So 2 times 6, 12, right? So if you deduct, then you are getting 1. Here is the 1 member left, right? 1. So the answer 13 divided by 2, the answer is 6 remainder 1. So this 1 as a remainder will come here, 6 remainder 1. This is the answer, right? Okay, sometimes it is not possible to making group like this like this way. So for this we'll use multiplication table. Okay, let me help you to write the multiplication table. Look, here, sorry. Okay, so we'll use now multiplication table to divide 13 by 2. So look, we 2 goes into 13, 2 times 1, that gives us 2. 2 times 2, what will be 2 times 2, 4. Look, I will write here 2 times 1, 2, 2 times 2, that gives us 4. Just add here 2 with these 2, then you will get 4. Then 2 times 3, what will happen? Just add 2 with this 4. 6. 2 times 4, that gives us 8. Then 2 times 5, that gives us 10, because just add 2 with this 8. Then 6, 12, just add 2 with this 10, and 7, then we are getting 14. So here we have 13, but here if I take 7 times, then I have to write I get 14. So I will take this portion, right? That is 2 times 6, that gives us 12. So I have to write here 2. I have to write here this 6. 2 goes into 13 6 times, and 2 times 6, 6 times 2, or 2 times 6 is 12. Already we have gotten here. So if I deduct, then I am getting 1 as a remainder. So 6 remainder 1 is the answer, right? Now I will show you how to transform this fraction as a decimal number. So look, here 1 is a remainder, but we can rewrite this 13 like this: 13 decimal 0 or 13 decimal 00. Actually, after decimal point, you can take any number of 0 according to your necessity. So here 1, so 1 is smaller than 2, that is 2 doesn't go into 1, right? So I will take here a decimal point, right? I will take here decimal point both. So after decimal point, I can take any number of 0, right? After decimal point, I can take any number of 0. So I will bring down this 0. So now 2 goes into 10 5 times. So this 5 times 2, 10. That is, if you deduct, then you will get 0, right? That is, if you want to express the quotient in decimal point, then you have to say 6.5 is the result, right? Okay. Now I would like to say you that if you want to express your result in mixed number, then what will happen? In this case, just you need this remainder as a numerator, and you have to place the divisor as a denominator. 6.5, this is a mixed number, right? So now we can divide 13 as a mixed number or decimal point or whole number and remainder. So thank you for viewing this video. Be well.